What's up, world? It's your girl Queen coming back with another episode of What I Said. So, this week we're talking about, do you feel it's more beneficial to own your own business or go to college, get a college degree, get a career? I am doing both. I'm trying to build this podcast on top of I am in school for my degree. So from my perspective, I it has really been the same for me trying to get my name out there with this podcast and also trying to find the career that I want and that I want to stick with has been kind of challenging. I am going to school for business. I'll be done next year. I'm proud of myself, pat myself on the back, but I still don't know what I want to do with my college degree. I definitely know that I want to do my podcast, obviously, but I also wanted to have a college degree just on the back end and also whatever business I decide to start, I want to have that under my belt. I have tried the whole start your business with a talent thing. I used to do the eyebrows and the microblade or micro shading. And for me, I don't like the responsibility of having to be responsible for somebody else's physical look. I feel like that's a big responsibility, and for me, I run away from big responsibilities like that. I way back when I was also in school for nursing. I've tried a lot of different shit, but I was also in school for nursing. I was going to be an RN until I realized RNs have a big responsibility. Also, they are damn near the right and left hand for the doctor, so they have a big responsibility as far as people's lives in their hands. I did not want that responsibility, so I ran from that. Yeah, I know it's not good to just keep running from that big responsibility, but for me, I don't want that responsibility. I felt like I could have gotten better with the eyebrows. I feel like I wasn't doing a bad job, but it just wasn't for me. I feel like trying to prove yourself that, oh, I can do this and I'm the best and I can do it, like perfecting your craft for me, it's definitely a bonus, of course. You continue to get better and better every day, but trying to prove yourself to other people, it just wasn't for me. So I say that to say this, just if you feel like it's something that you want to do and it's totally definitely in your heart, because I don't feel like eyebrows was in my heart, continue to work and try hard, because that's what I'm going to do with this podcast. I like to give my opinion, if you haven't already noticed. I like to talk about other issues, different issues in the world, whether it's good, bad, or in between. I like to give my opinion on everything. I like to talk. I like to listen to people. So I feel like the podcast was the best thing for me. Now, the college degree, the work is definitely challenging, but it's not, it's a responsibility of me, of course, passing and getting my degree. But the big responsibility to me comes after is finding a career. And because I am in it for business, I will be starting my own. I just don't know what yet. So for me, you can make money with both of them, the college degree and your business. It depends on one for the business. It depends on what kind of business that you want to do, what kind of clientele you're trying to attract, what area you're in. With the college degree, careers kind of already come with the amount of money you're going to make unless you're super duper excellent. You continue to get raises, don't get me wrong. I know someone now who's making close to six figures already with her masters. So, and I know people that have their own business who are making close to six figures. Now, when you want to have your college degree, you have to ask yourself, okay, do I want to continue to have a boss and listen to somebody else? Do I want to be my own boss? Do I want to have to clock into a 9 to 5 job? Or do I want to come and go as I please? Some people, they do it because they don't want to have a boss. Some people do it because they want to leave generational wealth to their children. Some people do it because they just enjoy the idea of having their own business and running their own business and being able to just run everything and do everything from the ground up. And I know we've been working for somebody for now over 400 years. If you count then and now, we still work for people. So I commend our Black people for all of these businesses that I see. I am very, very active on looking on the internet and looking for different Black businesses, and I see so many different Black businesses, and I'm so happy for us now that we are finally getting there. But I feel like I always wanted something to fall back on, and a college degree to me was one thing that I didn't know what I wanted to do as far as my college degree, but I definitely wanted to get. And I was looking online and it said the cost of college averages $20,000 a year. So if you go for your bachelor's, that's $80,000 a year. Now, could it be beneficial to do all of that? Oh, all of that, of course, with financial aid. Hopefully that you're getting. If you're not, you got to pay something back regardless. Is it beneficial? Like I said, I know somebody who did her bachelor's or her master's, and she's making close to six figures and continues to get a raise. Now, could she get fired any day because she's not the boss? Of course she could. But could she set herself up to be okay until she found something else? She could do that too. Could she set herself up to make sure her kids are comfortable if something like that was to happen? She could, because she's making the correct amount of money. Now, God forbid you have a business where you have built it, you have a grand opening, you're doing great, you're getting revenue, you're doing this, and then unfortunately you have a fire, you have to start from the ground up again. Do you have money to hold you over until you can start that business up again? Do you have an online store? Can you go to people and perfect your craft and continue to demonstrate your talent while you're getting that situated? It's just, tragedies can happen on both ends. I feel like both of them can set you up to be comfortable until you can start all over again. But I feel like the being your boss part is what attracts a lot of people to having their own business. The average salary I was looking up can be over $100,000. Again, businesses are making that now. Businesses are making past that now, depending on how long, because it takes time. It takes time when you start a career to climb up. It takes time to start a business. Again, to me, they both are neck and neck. Again, you just are your own boss when you start a business. That would be my future goal, to start a business. What, I don't know, but I do want to be my own boss, of course. The average startup cost to start a business I was looking at can be anywhere from $10,000 to $200,000. Do you have that to start up with? No. Can you take out a loan? Yes. But again, it'll be like taking out a loan to go to school. Would you have to pay that money back? Of course. How fast you get that money back, it depends on your business. Again, businesses can be very, very much beneficial. Businesses can get you a lot of money, but you also have to prepare for the unthinkable when it comes to having your own business. Let's say the merchant that you get your supplies from, like, let's say, okay, we had the COVID issue. It was a lot of things that were on back order. From even my job now, I see it's still stuff on back order that we can't even order, regular supplies, things like trash bags and things like that. So when things like that happen, what does a business do? They have to take the what comes with losing all of that business all that time so they can get the merchandise back. Because what else can they do? They have to take the loss. So are you prepared for things like we had a pandemic? Nobody saw it coming. How many businesses closed so quickly because of that? How many people lost jobs so quickly because of that? Because people didn't want to get the COVID vaccine. That's a whole nother show. I don't get me started on that shit. But, I mean, it's just, both of these things can have pros and can have cons. If your merchant can't deliver you your things, let's say you're about to run out of merchandise in 2 weeks and your merchant is telling you this is on back order, I cannot get it, and all you have left is one thing to sell. You cannot live off that one thing to sell. Again, let's say they're laying people off because they're cutting time because of another pandemic we're having, and they're cutting people's time because business is not coming in, and you get cut. Are you prepared for that? It's just preparing and knowing what to do in a situation like that. They both can bring you money. You both can leave money to your children. You both can start a very good trend when it comes to being a business owner or being a career woman or man in your kids' eyes if you do it the right way. Depending on a business, it could take years to see a profit. Depending on a career, it could take years to climb up in that career. Now, if you have a talent, like I said, I used to do the eyebrow thing. And if you continue to perfect your talent, nobody can take that talent away from you. Even if you have issues with the site that you're demonstrating your talent at, you can always go to a person. That is definitely a pro of having a talent, like doing hair, doing nails, doing lashes. When you get that talent, God damn it, if you gotta travel. Nobody can take that from you. That's God's gift that He gave to you. Experience in careers. I mean, for me, you can experience all you want in your career, but that piece of paper that says associates, bachelor's, master's, that's all they tend to look at. So you can have all the experience in the world, but it's that piece of paper that they really care about, which is crazy because you can have all the experience in the world and not have that piece of paper and be let down for a job. But the job market is crazy. I would say I want to do both. I want to have my degree and I want to start a business just so I can have something to fall back on. Some people don't know where to start when it comes to starting their own business or who to trust. It's so much janky shit going on around here. You just don't know who to trust. For me, you just got to trust your own instincts when it comes to that. You're going to have people that are going to get you. That's in a career or with your business no matter what. Can you leave your kids something to take over? You can with both. If you're doing a career, you can work so hard that you can afford for them to start their own company. So you don't have to actually leave them your company. Well, they don't like the company that you're running. So you don't want to leave them something they don't want to do because it's just going to go down the drain. If you work hard and you have that degree and you don't start your own business, you just go with that degree and you are making enough money so that you can help them start their own. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to start a business for your child too, because they can start their own. So again, I just feel like they both are equal to me. You can do both really. You can do one or the other and still make. People who have their degrees can make more than somebody that's starting a business. People that have their own business make a lot of money when it comes to some people who have a career. So it really just depends on how you market yourself, how you network, and how much studying you do. And not studying in a book, studying in this world, because networking is so important. So for me, again, I'm gonna go with both. And if you guys, I need you guys to comment and let me know which you prefer when it comes to LLC or that college degree. Next week we'll be talking about. No, you know what? I'm gonna keep it under wraps. I will be revealing the subject this week, the end of this week, and I want you guys to comment and let me know. Give me some questions, some experiences that you've been through. I will be dropping that topic the end of this week. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week. Comment on this week's topic. Peace and love.